Right, so this is the part where I'm up to the dilemma. So what I did underneath the car, the two fittings that go to the fuel filter. Okay, so here is my old fuel filter. All right, that is the out. It is 8mm line. Okay, this is 6mm going in. Okay, so coming from your fuel tank to here, 6mm, and this is 8mm. Okay, now when you buy a new filter, make sure you can see this filter here. It's more of a sharp edge. Okay, this one here is a lot smoother. Okay, and it's not as pronounced. Okay, so apparently they do fit, but I didn't want to take the risk, so I'm not going to use this one. I've got an actual third filter, and also the length in these snouts. You can see that. I'll take that out of the way, so you can see that the one closest to me is shorter. Okay, and that's on both sides, so take that into consideration. Let me know in the comments if anyone knows that it makes a difference or not. And the original one that I got, okay, this was a Z200 or something. Okay, this one here, this one Z578. Now this should be for most of the Commodores, but this is for a VT, I know for sure. Okay, so do your research. And this one I got from I will say this actually, this supplier came with this new clip that goes under the car to hold your filter on. Okay, so I got this one from Burskins. Okay, the other one I didn't. And as you can see with this one, it's correct to the old one pretty much. Okay, but these barbs are the same, and it's the same length. Okay, so the mission that I have, getting rid of that, okay, I went to put the filter on with the original ones from the fuel tank, and it kept on blowing off. Okay, so that was with this new filter. Okay, so it was blowing off. Now I don't know if I should put it back onto there and try, but I think I had the wrong one. Okay, so it wasn't sealing. Now whether it was the filter was incorrect, or I'd stuffed these four barbs internally, that it wasn't then seating correctly. Long story short, as you can see, I cut both of them off. Alright, so I had seen videos where you can join and make everything work. So I went and saw the guys at who was it? Jason. Yeah, Jason at Hydrolink. Okay, Hydrolink, really helpful. They helped me source together these barb fittings. Okay, barb fittings, and because this one here is reduced, so it goes from 8 and then it drops down. Okay, I don't know if that's going to show on the video. Okay, because one bit of hose is bigger and the other one's smaller. Okay, then there's these clamps I'm going to use. So I got them from Hydrolink. Now I had ordered these from I'm not even going to mention their name, everyone knows they're shut down now. Was a very good Australian company, and that's what I've purchased, because we only need the new ends, so I've got to basically cut and join. Alright, so I've got to cut and join, so that's what I'm going to do now, and then we'll continue. Okay, so I forgot to video this, guys, but just gently I've got the one barb, which is that fitting. Okay, they're brass I presume. Gently clamped it with the vice grips. I didn't have to heat this up. Okay, didn't have to heat it up at all. and I've just slowly taken my time to force it on. Okay, it is pretty hot afternoon here, that might be a reason. And I've got little clamps to go on, so I've done both in and out. I just chopped off the two straight bits I don't need and putting some clamps over it before I put it up. So these are going to now push into the one that goes to out of the filter to the front of the engine, out of the filter to the fuel tank. So now I'm going to do those. I'll take the camera underneath and see if I'm going to swear and curse or not. I've got a you can heat these up in hot water if they're not going to go on, or like a hairdryer, very low heat. You don't want to go overboard because you'll destroy the what do you call it, the fabric or the anatomy or whatever it's called, the composite of this material. You'll make it too weak and brittle, or too big, I suppose. So I'll try and set the camera up underneath and try and do the rest. That's the heat gun I've got. Well, I'm going to have it on low heat if I need to use it. Small one goes to the front. Small one to the front. Okay, so that one I've got to go up into there. Now I'm going to heat this barb, heat this, and then I can have a better chance of putting that on. Remember guys, this could be extremely dangerous. Fumes will still ignite with a live flame or even a spark. Be very, very careful. Like that. Alright. Whoa, your beauty. Your beauty. I forgot to put another clamp on there. That's alright. That's alright, I can do that. And that works out nicely. There'll be a bit of flex, that's all good. Excellent. So that'll go in and around nicely. Cool. And now the other one, the new one, it will clip onto there. I'm going to have to cut a little bit of that rubber off. Oh, sorry, my clamp goes on. If anyone has any tips and tricks, besides having this on a hoist and making it nice and easy, please let me know in the comments so other people can learn and make their life a lot easier. But I was told by a particular dealership that what I'm doing wouldn't work without factory compression and heating or whatever. So hopefully prove them wrong. So that should be enough of that released, and my fitting is the larger one for there. That's correct. So I want to heat that up, and we keep that number towards me, CEV, in that direction, so that'll should go around nicely. Because you got to remember guys, once you put these fittings on, you don't want to really be trying to twist them and loosen them, but you might have to. That's why I'm talking to myself where I'm going to position it into that top hose. Alright, so I'll heat it up, and yep, I've got plenty of room to grip and grip. Now with the heat gun I'm using guys, alright, go you good thing. Oh, come on, baby. And I want to try and do this on my first attempt. Oh, excellent. Whew. Oh, that's on well and truly. That's on well and truly. Excellent. All right, I'm going to tighten these clamps up. So that's where I'm at, guys. I'm going to shut the camera off for now. Alright guys, so that's the jigsaw puzzle, okay? That's going to the tank, this line here, comes down, and that's to the out, okay? So that's the outside of the filter. Then the inside of the filter, this is the new line, and then I've got it, the barbs joined in up in there. So I'll give you a bit of a view in case it's a bit doesn't make sense. And I'm just hoping all these other ones that are still okay. So I'm going to put some pressure into it, put the battery in, put some pressure in, and see if I have any piss out, and see if it'll crank. If it doesn't start, it could be the instrument cluster that's routed in this one as well, that doesn't send a signal to all the other computerized bullshit. Anyway, that's all done. I'm really happy with that. So I'll stop mumbling, and pretty excited to see that no fuel's going to piss out everywhere, and that'll be progress big time. Old boot's a bit Ted. Tell me, anyone, let me know if that's a big job, whether, yeah, to replace these boots. Yeah, I know it's probably a pain in the arse. Okay, so all I've got to do is get rid of that crap. Is I'm going to put some shrouding, some rubber shrouding around the clamps, cable tie them, and some tape to hold them to stop any rubbing on other pipes or rub through as such. And of course, I'm going to put some injector cleaner through as well. Okay, so alright, well, that's a good thing. Power's on, there's no leaks. So fingers crossed. Still no leaks. Just got to pump fuel up to the engine. Awesome! Yes! Still no fuel leak. It's good. bloody tastic. She's missing a spark plug or something, one cylinder or 3 or 4, but it's going. That's really good. Excellent. No fuel leaks on the ground. Wow, what a drama. And the old tanks, they have them out the side, the pump you can get to and everything, but I had to clean this tank out anyway, so I'm just going to let that rumble away a bit to yeah, loosen up the valves, seats, whatever else, the rings, everything. And see the dash, how it's stuffed, if you can see that. So the VY's like that, and that's the only thing we can work out. We're not getting power to everything else, but this one's, maybe that's just that and everything is good, I don't know. But it's alive again. Thank Christ I can get it down off the ramps and move it. Got to tighten that back up. Whew. Bloody hell. Fuel ripper, it's alive. Unbelievable.